Super Mario Bros. Amongst the most famous video game franchises of all time, which the original Super Mario Bros. Was home to the Mario character we all know today. But this game is a classic which over thousands of people have played. But however, there are the most skilled gamers can find ways to beat the game as fast as not even a person or a thing can even pull off, because you, according to speedruns, there are actually ways you can beat the game in under 5 minutes. But we'll be looking at the history of the Super Mario Bros. Speedruns, and I'll be looking through as much as I can to see how they did it and how it holds up today, and let's see if it works today. This is the history, as we'll be looking in today's topic and our new topic on Source 2.48. In 2004, a person called Scott Kessler attempted to speedrun the original Mario Brothers and beat it in a very fast pace. Now, speedruns weren't really primitive as it was today, but Scott Kessler moved through the game in such an amazing pace that I couldn't even do. And you could even check out my Let's Play on Super Mario Bros. There's 2 parts, but back. Scott Kessler performed really well and used the warps in order to beat the game very fast, and he beat the World 8-4 in such a good way. Kessler's run also inspired any other people who struggled to beat the original Mario Bros. Game, like have a phone and look up it. In April 23 the same year, Kessler did it again. But this time, he did it in a very better way. He did it 1 second less than his last run, which meant that maybe this would be it for Kessler. In a few months, some person called Trevor attempted to beat the game, and then his movement was really good, and he ended up getting a time of 5 minutes and 9 seconds. And apparently his movement throughout the stages were pretty fast. 8-4 in particular, where he never stopped. He was using many fast ways to get to the end. Trevor's run also was pretty clean as well, if you can look back. He did the same thing again a few months later, with no new strats found out. Scott Kessler returned to Super Mario Bros. Speedrunning, and this time he performed a lot of better time. He performed in 5 minutes and 5 seconds. And you want to know how he did it? It was because he was a lot better with his running and his timing of his jumps. And I think he did a pretty good job. His run was fluid up until World 8-4, which included using the same strats as he used before. The next world record wouldn't be broken until 5 years later in 2011, when a person called Andrew G broke the record by adding 5 minutes and 6 seconds to the current leaderboard. How he did this was he started to become a popular Mario Bros. Speedrunner. Half a year with no new records broken, but Andrew G continued to break records in Super Mario Bros. The original. And there wasn't really any variety for anyone to step up. Saradok posted another world record in 2014, where he performed a lot better than others, as he was using many strats in order to beat the game, and he broke another record, especially for World 4-2, where he had to hit a bunch of things so he can get the wrong warp if it was done correctly. So let me phrase this. He basically had to hit random things and hit the vine on top, and then he had off screen, so he wasn't able to. And then World 8 was a very clean world for him, and especially the bullet bill glitch, which is so precise. You have to do it. And he beat this game in 4 minutes. This was the first time in history where you could say you can beat the original Mario Bros. In under 5 minutes. In 2015, Darbian made a speedrun on Mario Bros. The original in following, and would go on to do so with a very clean run by beating the game in 4 minutes and 57.49 seconds. Later on, Darbian would continue to make speedruns still. Cosmic D12 held another record as he beat the game in just under 4 minutes. At this point of view, world records were pretty much useless as of now. All these strats, all the other skilled gamers, they weren't sure to do it anymore. But then, this happened. How could a little game from 1985 become such a speedrun phenomenon as it could be beaten in under 5 minutes? The maximum amount of time is 4 minutes 55 seconds required to beat the original Mario Bros. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video.